Donkey of the Day.
Donkeys of the Day, ask Charlamagne.
I'm a Democrat, so being Donkey of the Day is a little bit of a mixed up.
So like a donkey. Hee-haw. Okay.
Donkey of the Day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Okay. Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, June 22nd. First day of cancer season. Drop one of Clues bombs for us cancers, damn it. Okay? Donkey of the Day is going to everybody who believes this dumbass rumor that Gucci Mane is a clone. Now, I addressed this on social media. I even addressed this on the show yesterday, but y'all keep tweeting me and asking me about this fake-ass story that was posted online a couple of days ago. The headline is, rapper Lil Boosie says that's not the real Gucci Mane after seeing him at Atlanta Welcome Home show at Mansion. Now, the article starts off, I rock with Gucci the long way, but that ain't the real Gucci. We both sitting in the studio and he seemed lost. And after his show at Mansion, he called me Herman. Said rapper Lil Boosie to the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God. Okay, let's just stop right there. My name is Charlamagne the God. This is me in the flesh, unless I've been cloned. Okay, I am me. So this is me telling you, Boosie has not been to the Breakfast Club, nor have I spoken to Boosie since May 26th of 2015. Have you seen him in here, Angela Yee?
No.
Have you, Envy?
No.
Okay, May 26th of 2015. So I can say without a shadow of a doubt, Boosie did not make these comments to me. Unless I've been cloned and I exist in an alternate universe, but Boosie did not make these comments to me. In fact, he didn't make these comments to anyone. But the story continues. You know they can do that crazy clone stuff these days. You look at Gucci and tell me that's Gucci, and I'll pay your child support and your baby mama rent. Now, let's be clear. I know that, you know, our YouTube situation is funny right now, and I have no idea what is happening with that. But if Boosie was to ever really make those comments here on the Breakfast Club, you would not have trouble finding that video.
Nope.
Okay, it may not be on YouTube, but it's a bunch of other sites that would have ran with that clip. You would have seen me or Envy or Angela Yee or The Shade Room or Baller Alert or Academics. We would have posted that on Instagram immediately.
It'd have been everywhere.
Absolutely. Now, the fact that people are in my mentions asking me if Boosie said this is fine. I get that. But the fact that people are really having conversations about Gucci Mane being a clone, does that make you feel better about the fact that you don't have a summer body? Gucci Mane was 6'2", 267 at one point, and it was all stomach. Now he out here looking like he on a plant-based diet. You see him on Snapchat working out. The man made a commitment to his health. He leaned out, and he looks like a different person. That's what happens when you take care of yourself and lose weight. All you fat asses out there, you too can unlock that hidden character that exists within you if you just take care of yourself. But no, you too busy eating all the wrong things, not working out, and believing everything you read on the internet. Now, Gucci Mane addressed the accusations of him being a clone yesterday on social media.
Did he address it or did his clone address it?
Well, let's hear what this person had to say.
I'm hearing that Gucci is a clone. I would either support or deny those accusations.
Okay, let's play that one more time. I mean, this is Gucci Mane we're talking about. We don't have subtitles for the radio.
You gotta tell us what he said. I couldn't understand it.
Play one more time.
I'm hearing that Gucci is a clone. I would either support or deny those accusations.
He says he keeps hearing that Gucci is a clone. He will not support or deny those accusations, okay? Gucci can't support or deny if he's a clone or not, but if you were cloned, I don't think you would know if you're cloned. And we love Guwap's music, but I want y'all to ask yourself a simple question, okay? What reason would the white man have to clone Gucci Mane? Okay? Prince, Michael Jackson, Steve Jobs. I know quite a few people who should have been cloned. But what reason or purpose would the white man, the Illuminati, the Wizard of Oz, whoever y'all think is in control, why would they clone Gucci Mane?
He has a good ear.
Great ear.
Okay, that's cool.
Young Thug, Waka Flocka.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But why? What that got to do with the white man?
Maybe they want to make some records.
Okay. All right. Okay. Look, if Gucci can't confirm or deny he's a clone, then neither can I. But I can deny that this story about Boosie coming on the Breakfast Club saying that Gucci Mane is a clone is 360% false. Okay? False. False. F-A-L-S-E. Give everybody who believed this dumbass story the biggest hee-haw, please. All right.
So the only thing you can confirm is that Boosie wasn't up here, but you cannot confirm or deny whether or not Gucci is a clone.
Yeah, you can't confirm that.
I mean, Gucci said he can't support or deny it sarcastically. I mean, I can deny it.
Did he say it or did his clone say it?
Okay.
We're not
All
sure.
right. All right.
His clone still sound good though.
All I know is
Yeah, it do.
nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. So if it's more entertaining to think that Gucci Mane is a clone, carry on. But I'm just
Right.
telling you the story about Boosie coming to the Breakfast Club and telling me that is absolutely false.
Does he still have that ice cream clone on his face?
Ice cream clone? I don't know.
Because they tried to say that was gone.
I don't know, man.
All right.
I just don't know.
All right.
6:04 right now. Some breaking news. Atlanta rapper Gucci Mane waking up behind bars this morning, accused of hitting a fan in the head with a champagne bottle at a downtown nightclub. Our Julie Wolf is where he actually turned himself in, live at the Fulton County Jail. Julie, being in jail, not really new to this rapper.
No, that's right. Good morning, Karen. I just checked again, and jail records here still show that he is in custody at this hour. Take a look. This is his latest mugshot. The rapper's real name is Cedric Davis. He was booked Tuesday night, charged with aggravated assault with a weapon. A warrant was issued for Gucci Mane after he allegedly hit a soldier from Fort Hood with a champagne bottle. Happened March 16th at the Harlem Nights Lounge in Atlanta. Gucci was in the VIP section there for a mixtape release party. The soldier said he tried to start a conversation, wanted a picture, but instead was hit on the head with the bottle. He said one of Gucci's entourage then hit him in the face. Fulton County jail records show that Gucci has been arrested 10 times just here in Fulton County since 2006. No bond has yet been set for this most recent charge. Julie Wolf, 11 Alive News.
It's not even a governmental system. Area 51 is a privately owned hospital that clones and uses biological tactics toward black people. It has nothing to do with the government at all. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, they use this to kidnap, they abduct black children, they take them underground and they transport them and take their organs out of them and leave them in the desert. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about melanin. They want that substance from us, that soul substance. Area 51 is a melanin camp. It's basically a melanin camp. It's not what people think it is. They clone their own people there as well. They have different sectors of Area 51. There's nothing private about it. They just, see what I'm saying? A lot of people look at that and be like, oh, that's Illuminati shit. That have nothing to do with Illuminati. Because we are the Illuminati. We started the Illuminati. When people start talking about Freemasonry, we started that. If you study our physiology, we set up just like Freemasonry. The compass and the square. That's the third eye. Then you have the 12 systems of the brain, which is Sirius A, Sirius B.
All right, please have a seat. Thank you so much. Well, I'm excited too. Today, with the executive order I am about to sign, we will bring the change that so many scientists and researchers, doctors and innovators, patients and loved ones have hoped for and fought for these past 8 years. We will lift the ban on federal funding for promising embryonic stem cell research. We will also vigorously support scientists who pursue this research. And we will aim for America to lead the world in the discoveries it one day may yield. You know, at this moment, the full promise of stem cell research remains unknown, and it should not be overstated. But scientists believe these tiny cells may have the potential to help us understand and possibly cure some of our most devastating diseases and conditions, to regenerate a severed spinal cord and lift someone from a wheelchair, to spur insulin production and spare a child from a lifetime of needles, to treat Parkinson's, cancer, heart disease, and others that affect millions of Americans and the people who love them. But that potential will not reveal itself on its own. Medical miracles do not happen simply by accident. They result from painstaking and costly research, from years of lonely trial and error, much of which never bears fruit, and from a government willing to support that work. From life-saving vaccines to pioneering cancer treatments to the sequencing of the human genome, that is the story of scientific progress in America. When government fails to make these investments, opportunities are missed. Promising avenues go unexplored. Some of our best scientists leave for other countries that will sponsor their work. And those countries may surge ahead of ours in the advances that transform our lives. In recent years, when it comes to stem cell research, rather than furthering discovery, our government has forced what I believe is a false choice between sound science and moral values. In this case, I believe the two are not inconsistent. As a person of faith, I believe we are called to care for each other and work to ease human suffering. I believe we have been given the capacity and will to pursue this research, and the humanity and conscience to do so responsibly. It's a difficult and delicate balance, and many thoughtful and decent people are conflicted about or strongly oppose this research. And I understand their concerns, and I believe that we must respect their point of view. But after much discussion, debate, and reflection, the proper course has become clear. The majority of Americans from across the political spectrum and from all backgrounds and beliefs have come to a consensus that we should pursue this research, that the potential it offers is great, and with proper guidelines and strict oversight, the perils can be avoided. That is a conclusion with which I agree. And that is why I'm signing this executive order, and why I hope Congress will act on a bipartisan basis to provide further support for this research. We're joined today by many leaders who have reached across the aisle to champion this cause, and I commend all of them who are here for that work. Ultimately, I cannot guarantee that we will find the treatments and cures we seek. No president can promise that. But I can promise that we will seek them actively, responsibly, and with the urgency required to make up for lost ground. Not just by opening up this new front of research today, but by supporting promising research of all kinds, including groundbreaking work to convert ordinary human cells into ones that resemble embryonic stem cells. I can also promise that we will never undertake this research lightly. We will support it only when it is both scientifically worthy and responsibly conducted. We will develop strict guidelines, which we will rigorously enforce, because we cannot ever tolerate misuse or abuse. And we will ensure that our government never opens the door to the use of cloning for human reproduction. And we will ensure that our government never opens the door to the use of cloning for human reproduction. And we will ensure that our government never opens the door to the use of cloning for human reproduction. It is dangerous, profoundly wrong, and has no place in our society or any society. Now, this order is an important step in advancing the cause of science in America, but let's be clear, promoting science isn't just about providing resources, it's also about protecting free and open inquiry. It's about letting scientists, like those who are here today, do their jobs, free from manipulation or coercion, and listening to what they tell us, even when it's inconvenient, especially when it's inconvenient. It is about ensuring that scientific data is never distorted or concealed to serve a political agenda, and that we make scientific decisions based on facts, not ideology. By doing this, we will ensure America's continued global leadership in scientific discoveries and technological breakthroughs. And that is essential not only for our economic prosperity, but for the progress of all humanity. And that's why today I'm also signing a presidential memorandum directing the head of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy to develop a strategy for restoring scientific integrity to government decision-making, to ensure that in this new administration, we base our public policies on the soundest science, that we appoint scientific advisors based on their credentials and experience, not their politics or ideology, and that we are open and honest with the American people about the science behind our decisions. That's how we'll harness the power of science to achieve our goals, to preserve our environment, protect our national security, to create the jobs of the future, and live longer, healthier lives. As we restore our commitment to science and expand funding for promising stem cell research, we owe a debt of gratitude to so many tireless advocates, some of whom were with us today, many of whom were not. Today we honor all those whose names we don't know, who organized and raised awareness and kept on fighting, even when it was too late for them or for the people they love. And we honor those we know, who used their influence to help others and bring attention to this cause. People like Christopher and Dana Reeve, who we wish could be here to see this moment. You know, one of Christopher's friends recalled that he hung a sign on the wall of the exercise room where he did his grueling regimen of physical therapy, and it read, "For everyone who thought I couldn't do it, for everyone who thought I shouldn't do it, for everyone who said it's impossible, see you at the finish line." Christopher once told a reporter who was interviewing him, if you came back here in 10 years, I expect that I'd walk to the door to greet you. Now, Christopher did not get that chance. But if we pursue this research, maybe one day, maybe not in our lifetime or even in our children's lifetime, but maybe one day, others like Christopher Reeves might. There's no finish line in the work of science. The race is always with us. The urgent work of giving substance to hope and answering those many bedside prayers, of seeking a day when words like terminal and incurable are potentially retired from our vocabulary. Today, using every resource at our disposal, with renewed determination to lead the world in the discoveries of this new century, we rededicate ourselves to this work. So, thank you very much, everybody. Let's go sign this stuff.